All right, it's time for us to have yet another conversation. And this awesome guest is Elizabeth Akombi, the founder of F.A. Simmons, which is a bedding company. It's so good to have you in the studio with us. How are you doing? Awesome. All right, so I'm very curious about something. There are 1,001 different businesses. Why Beddings? Was it a personal experience that informed it, or is it something you inherited? Or tell me about it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So E.A. Simmons was founded from.
Oh, it's E.A.
Yes, it's E.A. Simmons. No, it's not.
Okay,
it's E.A. Simmons, and then so even though we started with Beddings, but then we just like we say evolution. Then we transform from beddings to curtains. So it's a premium soft furnishing brand. For beddings and curtains. And so when we say soft furnishings, we talk about beddings, curtains, window blinds, your bathrobes, and then all the soft furnishings. Unlike the main interior design, has to do with the furniture and all of that. So this is just strictly for soft furnishings. And yes, so that was what we started with Beddings. Yes.
Okay, so now with Beddings came the expansion.
Yes, expansion.
But then why did you decide to go into that line of business, Beddings in the first instance? Because I know when it comes to interior design, just as you mentioned, there are different aspects of it.
Yes, there is.
And so some people will choose, oh, I would rather focus on this, maybe
on furniture,
or certain things in the house or installation of stuff. Why Beddings though?
Okay, actually started with Beddings on, so I went on a business trip with my sister.
Oh, okay.
And she is an interior designer. So she's into the furniture and the furnishings.
So this is a family affair?
Our work is connected. So, so when she does the furniture and all, then, I do the soft furnishing part of it.
E.A. Simmons is yours? Then?
Yes, E.A. Simmons is, E.A. Simmons is mine. And then, so on this trip, I saw like really, really beautiful beddings, like the fabrics. They're just they're very irresistible. And I was like, oh, and then the texture is very soft, very nice, unlike the other ones that you just, that really sheds on your skin when you use them. But this was just so beautiful to ignore. And then, so that was how, I was like, okay, so everyone deserves to sleep on something this nice, and to experience this elegance, this comfort, and they are very beautiful. They are like, so we call them fashion beddings because they have color, they're colorful and all of that. So we started with beddings. And then from Beddings, we noticed that the clients also wanted more than Beddings. And then we expanded, to the curtains. And then from the curtains, we expanded to our Cloud Sensation hybrid mattresses. And then from there, the pillows, and then the window blinds, and then the bathrobes for hotels. And so it's like so our niche is soft furnishing, curtains, beddings, mattresses, and then the likes.
Now, the Cloud
Sensation hybrid mattress.
Sensational mattress.
Yes.
What about that? Tell me about it.
Okay, so that's in fact, that's the ultimate, we call it the best mattress you'll ever use because it gives you this unparalleled comfort and support. So it's made with different layers of foam for your comfort, and then it has a pocket spring that gently massages your body. So when you complain about, oh, I'm having body pains, or my neck is paining me, or my body is this, like you're not sleeping well, because most times the only type of mattress that people know is the orthopedic.
Yes, or semi-orthopedic.
Or semi-orthopedic. And meanwhile, that's not, in fact, you're doing your body more harm. Yeah, so it's always a prescribed, what's it called, type of mattresses. But even with the ones we have, they are really hard. But an orthopedic mattress is not supposed to be hard, and then so instead of helping you to give you that comfort and support, it's doing more harm. It's working against you.
Wow.
Yes, so our Cloud Sensation mattress, just gives you this sublime sleeping experience. And then, in fact, we had some customers, like some clients, when they bought it, they were like, without knowing the name of the mattress, but sleeping on it first, they were like, oh, this mattress is like sleeping on a cloud.
So, Americans, how much does this thing cost? Because the way you've talked about it,
yes,
I'm now wondering, if someone is thinking, okay, let me bring my savings, it's time to sleep on the cloud, are you sure you'll not send us back on the mat?
You will not sleep on the mat because when you look at the cost of, you not getting the type of mattresses, and then versus the cost of you, having to go to hospital regularly for, for those back pains and all.
Salesperson speaking.
Yeah, but then it's.
Is it affordable?
Yes, it's an affordable luxury for your health.
Just about how much, really?
It's from 1 million plus 900. Depends on the sizes. Depends on the size of your mattress that you want to get. Oh, paracetamol, exactly. So that's what you get. So when you use paracetamol, so when you use all those other type of mattresses, you have to have ibuprofen, ready because you have to wake up. Yourself. Exactly. Yeah. But with this one, as in sincerely, you would not. Do you
manufacture it yourself or you import it?
No, it's imported, but it's made in our brand. So with specifications on what we need. Yes.
Or you get the. Why can't you source locally?
Because there's already a local brand, and the type of mattresses are what people don't want anymore. So those are the type of researches that we did to find out that, okay, so what actually makes a good mattress? What do people want to enjoy when they sleep? Because the thing is, we spend, 1/3 of our life in bed, and we have to make it count. Because sleep is, how you rejuvenate, how you, when you sleep well, you are able to, wake up agile, strong, happy, energetic, refreshed. So that you can go about, the next day chasing your dreams and, going about your life. But with a deprived sleep experience, it's really, that's why you find some people cranky, in the morning, just because they haven't, some people even sleep 9 hours, and after that, they still feel like they haven't slept.
Yeah.
So most of the time, the mattress that you sleep on, and then the type of mattresses, and then like we always say, like for example, if you come to us and say you want to buy a mattress, we ask you some series of questions. We just don't throw a mattress at you because you want to buy a mattress. We ask, yes, consultants. So we ask you, okay,
what's your staff strength?
Right now we are between 7 and 10.
So how do you work with the manufacturing aspects
of the product?
Yeah.
Okay, so we already have a what's it called now?
Oh, you outsource it.
Yes, we outsource it to our manufacturers, overseas. But then we have specifications on that. But for the curtains, we produce that here. But we import the curtain fabrics and then we do production at our factory.
So whenever I hear about imports, I'm always concerned because I'm thinking, is it that these particular materials cannot be sourced locally? What are the challenges you face when you're trying to source quality fabric locally? Or is it a case of it's cheaper to just import it? Could that be it?
I'm sure if I tell you this, you'll be shocked. It's somehow quite affordable to import these real quality fabrics, than sourcing here. And then because we don't have it, I'm talking about the type of fabrics that we use for curtains now, for example. We don't produce it, and then... And
there's no company you can give your specification to?
Here, the rigorous back and forth. It's not just Nigeria, just anything is good enough, but you have a standard. We have a standard. We have, excellence that we uphold, every time. So I noticed that sourcing here, even though they are not giving you what you want, you are paying a whole lot. And then the manufacturing, what's it called? It's very, very slim. But when you import these things, you get the best experience, the best fabric, and durability, quality, affordability, and all of those things.
But doesn't that affect the local markets, considering the fact that you could also help, build the market?
Yes, that's why we do production. That's why we we produce the curtains. Yes, so if you just bought a house or you rented an apartment and you need curtains, we have fabrics already. So we produce, we sew it.
Okay, so you
to
have
meet your specific. Yes, so we have in our factory. So we're also into production, and then what's it called? Production manufacturing.
There's actually a lot to EA Simmons, and I find it impressive how you've been growing and expanding.
Yes.
And I'm so suspicious of your sister is probably looking at you side eye, the way you keep expanding. Don't enter my line of business.
No. It's not really. It's okay. So my sister's line of business, which is the furniture and furnishings, dealing with those artisans, it's not
It's
easy.
not easy, so you'd
yeah,
rather not.
no, so, but
You
our
know?
niche is the curtains, the beddings, the mattresses, and all.
Which is good. It's always good to have a niche. Thank you
Yeah,
so
so
much
that's
for your
it.
time.
Oh, no
It's been
problem.
quite an interesting conversation.
Oh, thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
All right. At this point, it's time for another performance. Would you believe it?